Hi participants, welcome again to week 4, lesson 1 of online teaching and learning for school teachers. I hope you enjoyed the previous video on how to create Google Classroom. And this video, I'm going to show you how to create Classroom on Teams, Microsoft Teams. You remember when we were learning about our learning management systems, Teams was one of them. So I believe some of you have used Teams for most of your online meetings, but today you're going to learn that Teams can be able to create a classroom. If you do not have Teams app on your mobile device or on your computer device, I'm going to give you an opportunity now to pause this video and make sure that you install it quickly. And then when you are done, you can continue watching this video, because I want you, as you watch, you need to be creating that classroom, going with me step by step. And if you have installed a Teams already on your device, still pause this video so that you make your app ready. You open your app, and then we're going to start on the same page. And then as you pause, I'm also going to pause for a minute so that I can share the screen with you. All right. I hope your Teams app is ready, and you must be on this page where I am. On this page, you might not be on the calendar like I am on the calendar. You can be on the chart, or you can be on the activity. What matters is that I want you to go and click on Teams. You see this icon is the third icon from the top on your left-hand side. After the chart, you have activity, chat, and Teams. And then we click on Teams. When you click on Teams, the last team that you were at will show up. So you need to click it for the second time so that it gives you that page of Teams. But on the page, if you have teams that you have joined at your workplace, you will see those teams. These are the teams that I have joined and those that I have created. So if you never joined any team or created any team, your page will be blank. But don't worry, because here we are going to create a classroom. So you need to look on the top right corner. You will see join or create team. So we are going to click join or create team. And then you are going to get these two buttons. The other one, it is saying to you create team, and the other one is saying join a team with a code. You remember with the Google Classroom, there is an option to join Google Classroom. That's where you're going to use a code. So this is similar with Teams. Also, you can join a team with a code. After creating a team, you will see the code of your team, which you can share with other people or your learners. And you can tell your learners, if you shared the code with them, to say they are going to enter that code here to join. But we are not joining, we are creating. So let us create. When we create, we click on create. And then after clicking on create, we are going to get this page wherein we've got to select from 4 different options. The first one is a class, the next one, professional learning community, the next one, staff, and the other one is other. What are we creating here? We are creating a class. Then we select class. Then we need to give our class a name. Hey, our Google class, we named it mathematics. Now this one, let's name it English. Maybe, I suppose we have English teachers in this class. After you named your class, remember, you can be able to name your class with a grade. You can name it grade R, grade 1, grade 5, grade 10, grade 12, whatever grade. And I suppose in this class, we have teachers who are teaching in the TVET colleges as well. You can name it whatever way. Maybe it's your NCV class, whatever name you want to give your class. And when it comes to the description, you need to describe your classroom so that your learners should know what is it that they are going to do in this class. Let's say, for example, your class is grade 10 or grade 5 or grade 1. You need to now here describe if this is an English or this is a mathematics or this is a history class. So this one is English. If maybe is the class that we're going to only do creative writing, or we just only going to do a grammar, we can still give it a description, but it's optional. That's why I'm writing nothing on it. And then we click next. So Teams is creating our class. And then after creating the class, we need to add our students, our learners. So it is giving you an option to search for students. Like I said before, if your students are not saved in the system, you cannot search. Instead, you need to add, you need to type the full email address of your learners. But if you don't have that at the moment, what you do, you can skip. I told you even in the previous video that you need to issue a form to your learners to give you their email addresses. If they are foundation phase learners who do not have email addresses, you can get email addresses of their parents. Another option is to get a code. We're still going there. So for now, we can skip. And if you have other teachers that are teaching with you this subject, you can click on teachers and then you also add the email addresses of those teachers. Now we are skipping because we do not have email addresses of our learners. So this is our classroom. It is created. It is our English class. And then we do have a class notebook. This is where you can write notes for your learners. And then we have assignments where you can create assessments for your learners. And where it says grades, that's where you're going to mark the work that they have submitted. And then where it says channels, the first channel is general. This is a general channel. This is the main classroom. In this Teams classroom, you can be able to create other channels. The other channels you can create for the purpose of maybe group discussions, or maybe for the purpose of different sections of your subject. Let's say, for instance, this is English. You want to create maybe a channel where your learners are just going to do creative writing. And then you want to create a channel for grammar. As you create those channels, you make sure that you put maybe your learners in groups in there. Or also, if you just want to create the groups, I know foundation phase teachers, they like to create groups for learners where they will have an elephant group, a lion group. This is where you can create more channels to your class. And when you create more channels, you are going to click on the 3 dots. The 3 dots means more options. You click on more options and then you add a channel. And then that channel, let's say maybe is the groups that you just want to create for your class, then it can be an elephant group. And then you add. As you adding the channels, they will fall under the general channel. So as maybe you'll be giving your learners work in groups, you can say, so and so, so and so, so you are going to be in an elephant group, and the others, they are going to be in the lion group as you are creating your channels. And then where it says files, that's where you can upload all your material that your learners can read, maybe the pictures that your learners can use. And on the notes, this is where you're going to be creating your notes. And then you can be able to add conversations here. When you click on new conversation, you can type. This is where you will be doing your announcements. This is similar to Google Classroom. because on Google Classroom also, we have this option on the stream, but here you do conversations with your learners. So this is how we create our classroom on Teams. And then in the near future, we will see how do we create these assessments and how do we mark those assessments. I believe you enjoyed this video as much as I did, and we are going to go forward to have another video where I'll show you how to create classroom on Moodle. We did a video on how to create the Google Classroom. This one is about Teams Classroom. Last video will be on creating a classroom on Moodle. I'll see you soon, where I'll be showing you how to create your class on Moodle. I hope you are enjoying this course, and thank you. Bye-bye.